In today's time, very few things generate a response as polarizing as the dark web. But do you know what exactly the dark web is? The dark web is the hidden collective of internet sites only accessible by a specialized web browser. It isn't indexed by a regular search engine like Google, Bing, or Yahoo. You won't be able to access the dark web through standard web browsers like Google Chrome or Firefox. Instead, you need a special browser. To the best understand what the dark web is, it is important to know that internet made up of three main parts. The first is surface web, deep web, and dark web. The surface web is the part of internet most of us use every day and accessible through regular browsers such as Google Chrome and Safari. You can access it every time and everywhere. The deep web refers to the part of the internet that behind closed doors merely that is not easily accessed without password. This includes email account, page you use to do online banking, company servers, and blogs. And the dark web is the part of the deep web that is only accessible through a specialized browser. Sites on the dark web are easily recognized by the domain name and usually content that users do not want to be found by Google. Often considered as a hotbed of criminal activities, the dark web is the most unregulated part of the internet. Here, people can buy credit card numbers, drugs, guns, counterfeit money, stolen subscription credentials, and hacking software while staying completely anonymous. How to access the dark web? Accessing the dark web requires a specialized browser called Tor. The Onion Router Tor is a free, open-source web browser that aims to keep its users anonymous. In order to accomplish this, the Tor browser channels your internet activities through several IP addresses or hosts. Your activity travels through a network of nodes. At every node, part of the encryption is peeled off. Eventually, your information ends up at the website of your choice. This process of onion routing aims to keep the users anonymous. The Tor browser gives you access to the dark web and tries to hide your internet activities from search engines, government, internet service providers, hackers, and others. But still, your privacy is not completely protected. To surf the dark web safely, you will also need to use a secure VPN. The advantage of enabling a VPN connection before getting on Tor network is that your internet service provider or any other interested party won't know that you are browsing the dark web because your internet traffic will already be encrypted and anonymized. You need to remember that always use a secure VPN before accessing the dark web. Here are the pros and cons of the dark web. The pros are ensures privacy and freedom of expression, allows law enforcement to identify criminal organizations, while the cons are makes it easier to engage in criminal activity and can be used to violate the privacy of others.
And